to Lake. I used to live in a town with my grandparents called Modakeke. That's where my whole family's from. My dad, my mom, that's where they're from, right? I used to live there with my grandparents. Then my mom moved to England, and she was like, oh, go and live with your auntie in Lagos. So I lived with my auntie in Lagos, yeah. She's like an extended family auntie, like Nigerian auntie. So I lived with this auntie in Lagos, yeah. She's, but she lives in a hench house though. Like, as in like, they've got like a house at the back. They've got their main house, then it's like a compound, like an estate, like a mini private estate that they made. So it's like one big house that we live in. Then there's 2 houses at the back that the tenants live in. And then there's the next house. Like, that's all part of the same person's house, right? And then there's obviously car parking space, but big house, big house. And then I moved here, yeah? And
do you know what I'm laughing? Because imagine the shock. Imagine the shock.
yeah.
You thought you was coming to the equivalent of like Buckingham Palace when you came over here. You thought you was gonna...
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
And then I moved here. No, but imagine this, yeah. I moved here, bro.
Oh my gosh.
And I moved into a 2-bedroom flat.
I
Yeah.
walk upstairs and
No, but wait. I moved to a 2-bedroom flat, yeah. And I remember it was me, my mum, my sister, my older cousin, and then now me in this 2-bedroom flat. Yeah. And then wait, Lee.
This sounds rough.
No. And then wait. And then what blew my mind, yeah, I thought, yeah, there was a secret door in the bathroom that led to more of the flat. But there wasn't. Because I couldn't comprehend that the flat was so small.
That's wild.
I thought there was more of it, but you know, like in African households, you don't go in that room. I thought there was one of them, but there was nothing more. It took me about months to realize that this is it. I thought there was a door, there was a thing that looked like a door in the bathroom, yeah? I thought, oh, that's just a door, they don't want me to go in.
So give me the breakdown. What was the purpose of you coming over then?
What do you mean, for better life?
For education. But you had a nice, you just said you lived in a big
and
yard.
also to be with my mum, because my mum was like...
Yeah, but why did your mum come over though?
She got married to a new husband.
Right.
So my mum's thing is, obviously I want to be wherever my son is. Do you get what I'm saying? I want my son to be with me. And for obviously, until my little sister was born, she was born quite quickly, to be fair, after my mum moved there. But until my sister was born, I was like her only child. And so she's like, I want my child to be here as well.
But why not go back though?
What do you mean?
Like, why would you not go back?
My stepdad lived here.
Oh, okay, so he didn't want to go back.
You sound like a white person.
You sounded a bit...
No, but when I'm
sounded a bit Ferrari.
no, it just sounds mad. But I'm thinking to myself,
like Nigel.
No, but I'm thinking to myself, apart from their education over here, but why? What's the point?
What's the allure?
Yeah.
Well, you can say that somebody that's grown up here. You know what I'm saying?
No, but the thing is, so then for me, obviously, in Nigeria, you're sold England as the littest place in the world.
I think everyone believes that.
Like not just in Nigeria, in America, and England, outside of England, the way they sell it to you, you think, oh my gosh, like it'll be, and also everything you see on TV. That's why they can't really market all them kiddos and all them films outside of England, because it doesn't fit into the global image
of what they want it to be. Yeah.
The country's image is like Downton Abbey, is all those things. That's what they're selling. Like, they're not selling
the crown.
They're not selling what you lot, like estate, grey. I didn't know what estate was. And now here I was living on an estate. Here I was going to Pakeman, bro. With kids that didn't even want to be in the school, bro. Kids that were like, didn't care about studying. You know, like, not caring about studying blew my mind. Like, what do you mean you don't want to study? What do you mean, like, it's not okay? Because me, in order to go to school, I went private school in Nigeria, but
Wait, I need to know this.
Wait.
How were you able to portray Mooney so well?
Wait.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? How can you go from this?
But let me land. But everyone went private school in Nigeria because state school didn't exist, because the government wasn't paying the teachers. Right. And so the teachers weren't even working. So if you were like a normal kid that couldn't afford to go to a private school, you just didn't go to school.
Okay.
Can you answer my question now? How did you become Mooney?
What do you mean, how did I become Mooney?
What I'm saying is, like, you went to private school, like, you grew up.
No, but I didn't really though. What I'm saying is, that was the only school.
Okay.
Are you seeing what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, like going Pinkman wasn't an option. So unless your parents were sending you to school, like that they were paying for, you couldn't go to free school when I was in Nigeria. When I was in Nigeria, Nigeria was still like, in the late 90s, Nigeria was a dictatorship. Like, it was like, there was a dictator.
Right.
And like, teachers weren't getting paid. Like, services weren't working. Like, you know, like, Nigeria wasn't, I think, even now, like, the state is not strong, but at least, like, there's certain basic things that exist now a little bit. But when I lived there, it was like kind of rough. Like, do you get what I'm saying? And unless you were able to create your own systems outside of the system, it was a struggle. And so in a way, for me, like coming here, I found it a bit mad, like coming here. Like I just thought it was, I was shocked by the mindset of the other young people.
I'm starting to think, you know, I might have been a problem for certain men coming from overseas.
Why?
We're putting pressure on them.
Why?
In what way?
You know why? Because I'll tell you what, I'll be honest with you. When, like, say you came from overseas, yeah? Usually they were quite smart, but the accent was mad.
Yeah.
The accent's so mad, you was getting finished. You was getting ripped. What did you say again?
Say that again?
You were getting finished. But, education-wise, they will always dominate.
Top.
And I'm not just talking about us, I'm talking Indians.
Yeah.
Everyone was actually really intelligent, but the pressures of school life, well, maybe the English guys, they're one step ahead anyway in terms of they take advantage of any situation. But obviously, yeah, sorry. I want to say sorry to your people.
Why are you being stupid? Like, to be fair, I people tried to bully me, but I could fight. So
Yeah.
You
that's it.
fighted a lot.
I fought so much. I remember after like first time I saw Specs after a long time. He goes, Femi, do you know what I remember? You used to fight every day in school.
Yeah, war.
Like because like the thing is, I just can't be a victim very well. To life, to people, to circumstance, to anything. I'm just like, no, that's not my mindset. And so because of that, I remember like there was this one kid that tried to bully me like in Pateman. Like I can't remember his name, but it was like kind of tall kid. And I remember for a whole week, couple of weeks, I had it. I was having it. It was when I first come, I had it. And then one day, he just like drove me mad. I just like sparked him.
Yeah.
And after that, he just never looked at me again. I'm like, oh, that's what you have to do here. Okay.
Learn that quick.
Oh, so you just have to do that. All right, cool.
Do you know
I could do that. And so I ended up in so many fights in like school because man were taking a mick out of my accent. Like I'm talking like a ridiculous amount of fights. Like I was like they thought I was the strongest boy in my year just because I just fought every day. Not even because like I was tested like that. You know, one of those ones, like it wasn't like, oh, man that were like that could probably have beaten me up. Didn't even really have that many fights. So like I was just perceived as the kid that could fight.
You know your homeboy is the same thing though, Merve.
Seriously.
He used to fight all the time.
But do you know Merve lived upstairs from me?
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
that was
yeah.
my first friend in England.
Yeah, he used to fight all the time, bro. He used to fight every day. He would fight every day, fresh over. But he could speak French, innit?
Yeah.
He could speak fluent French. He couldn't speak a word of English. This brother every day was fighting somebody. It was mad. When I think about it, it's just violent, bro.
No, but the thing is, you're violent because actually...
No, it's not saying he's violent, but I mean like...
No, but the situation makes you...
Yeah,
you know what
of
it
course.
is? Do you know what it is? Like, the kids are being mean to you. You've come over, like, you're disappointed because you thought you were going to move to Buckingham Palace, but now living on an estate. And, like... And also, like, it's like there's no course for you to adjust. Like, for me, how traumatizing is it for a 10-year-old to move to a new country? Like, your parents just assume, like, everything's lit. They've gone to work the next day, and, like, you're just, like, at this new school, and, like, you're supposed to make friends, you're supposed to get along. They've put me as English as a second language class with kids that couldn't speak English because I had an African accent. Not even because I couldn't speak English.
You know what's peak about this whole thing as well is that when you're in that situation, yeah, and you're telling man what you have back home, a man saying, but man, see where you live. Well, you have that back home.
No, but I never spoke about
it.
what...
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying that situation is foreign in school. Like, man will tell you that his dad's a chief and this and that. You're like...
It's like a prince of the village.
Yeah, and you're like, bruv,
like,
how
what
can your dad
village?
be a chief and you're out here getting chiefed up every day?
You got free school dinners like me, you too,
You know what I'm saying? You're waiting for the dinner ticket like every other man, but your dad's a chief. Your dad's an ogre. You get what I'm saying? What's